jẹ́ búburú náà ló wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe lọ títí kò dìgbà tó bá ṣépè fún ẹ kò dìgbà tó bá ṣàdúrà fún ẹ ihun tó bá ti ṣe ihun tó bá ti gbìn òun náà ló máa ká. ọmọ ò tí ì wọlé nísìn ó ń ṣe jalompi káàkiri. because mo kàn picture nígbà tẹ show fíìmù yẹn little fíìmù yẹn pé káwọn èèyàn tó lọ bí millions kọ́kọ́ jókòó kọ́ dẹ̀ sọ pé the best musician or the Grammy award winner for this year is Ìlérí Olúwa kíyà ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ wá support kókó náà wà ń bẹ láti bá ìfà àtọkọ mi kàn bàjẹ́ wà ní pé Jehovah ọlọ́mà ṣe wá ní àádọ́rùn-ún mọ̀tọ́ o. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ jẹ́ kí n dánu dúró kẹ́lòmíì sọ̀rọ̀ náà kémi náà tún lè lẹ́nu. Ẹ ṣé.
Well, sir, though, Lady iOS, mo kí yín o, ẹ káàárọ̀, happy weekend to you.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́mì.
Yes, ma, happy weekend o. Well, ọpẹ́ ní fọ́lọ́run. Ilé ayé tá a wà yìí, tí ẹ̀dọ́ bá ti rántí Ọlọ́run níṣẹ́jú ìṣẹ́jú, tí ẹ̀dọ́ bá ti fi t'Olúwa síwájú, ó máa dàbí mùmú náà ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí orin Mohbad. Ó lóun tòun ti fi t'Olúwa síwájú kó máa wà wọn mùmú. Mo kí yín Ifá fún mi láyé ẹ káàárọ̀ mà. So ṣe rí gbogbo èèyàn tí ò bá ti lè fi t'Ọlọ́run síwájú kó dẹ̀ fi t'Ọlọ́run kẹ́yìn, tó bá ti ń ro gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kó rò, kò sí bí ó ṣe máa rí ìtọ́sọ́nà láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe máa rí ìṣíníyè láti ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Because àkọ́kọ́ nínú gbogbo nǹkan láyé yìí, òun ni pé kéèyàn sáde Ọlọ́run kó dẹ̀ jọ́ k'Ọlọ́run máa darí òun nínú ìṣe, nínú èrò, nínú gbogbo, nínú ìwà, nínú ìṣísẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé arábìnrin tẹ mẹ́nubà ìyẹn Abọ́sẹ̀dé Adéyẹmọ tá a mọ̀ sí màmá Ìlérí Olúwa tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Mohbad, tó bá jẹ́ pé arábìnrin yìí bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ó lóun lọ sí church, ṣẹ́rí ọ̀pọ̀ lè máa lóun kírun, ọ̀pọ̀ lè máa lóun lọ sí church, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ojú Olúwa tó. Téèyàn bá ń ṣe nǹkan láti lè ní kí àwọn èèyàn kàn máa rí òun ipò òun ṣe nǹkan yìí, ó yàtọ̀ sí pé kéèyàn máa ṣe ní tọkàntọkàn, nítorí pé kò sẹ́ni tó sáde Ọlọ́run lótìtọ́ àti lódodo. Mo máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn, kò sẹ́ni tó sáde Ọlọ́run lótìtọ́ àti lódodo tọ́lọ́run ní fi mọ̀nà, tó máa ṣìṣe kò ní ṣìṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni kò ní ṣìṣe. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni pé kò ní jì sínú òfin ayé, nítorí pé Ọlọ́run máa tọ́ sọ́nà ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ọlọ́run tó bá kù díẹ̀ báyìí, any mistake tó bá fẹ́ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí, Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kó gbé ẹsẹ̀ yẹn padà pé dá padà, má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, báyìí ni kò ṣe ṣe. Nítorí àìní ìtọ́sọ́nà Ọlọ́run ló fún ìyá Mohbad, òun ló ṣe ń ṣayé ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣayé ẹ̀ yìí. Nígbà tọ́mọ ẹ̀ wà láyé, ó ṣayé ẹ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe kì í ṣe lọ́nà títọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ọmọ ẹ̀ tún wá kú tán, ẹ̀ tún wo bó ṣe ń ṣe ayé ẹ̀. Kí ló fà á tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ìgbà tọ́mọ kú, tó mọ ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀, kómí dà kómí, kómí dà kómí, ó yẹ kó jáde kó sọ òdodo. Kó sọ pé báyìí báyìí, bó o bá tẹ̀ sọ, kò ṣe dandan kó lánú gbà kó sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tán, ṣùgbọ́n wàá sọ nísọ òdodo tó jẹ́ wípé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní àpẹẹrẹ kí tó darí padà wá sórí yẹn. Ṣé rí ìgbà tí mo kà nínú ìwé Bíbélì, ẹ máa wò ó pé aṣebí Muslim ni, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Muslim ni mí, but mo ka Bible because I was also in a celestial for so many years. So nínú Bíbélì tí mo wá rí kà ń bẹ̀ pé ṣẹ̀rí Abraham àti Sarah ìgbà tí wọ́n dé ìlú Egypt, ìgbà tó wá dé ìlú Mísírà, ọba láìkí Sarah, ó wá mú Sarah sọ́dọ̀. Ìgbà tó wá mú Sarah sọ́dọ̀, inú Abraham ò dùn. Abraham kò lè pàgìrì kó nù fẹ́ lọ sí ibi tó bá wà. Ọlọ́run wá dààmú ọba. Ó wá ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, wá dààmú ọba débi pé ó láti ní kó lọ wá ìgbà tó máa sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀ tí tó máa ṣàdúrà fọ́ba nítorí ọba arábà ọ̀balẹ̀. Ìgbà tó máa sọ lọ tó máa sọ́bọ̀, ó wá realize pé ẹni tóun ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ wà papọ̀. Kọ́ àmú pé báwo lárábìnrin yìí ṣe jẹ́ sí ẹ. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi dáadáa o, ó lábúrò òun ni. Ṣó ti yé yín, ó ní àbúrò òun ni. Lídà kejì náà dẹ̀kẹ̀ ní ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni. Ìyàwó Abraham ni Sarah. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí mo wá ń gbìyànjú àti sọ́ńbẹ̀ ni pé ìgbà tó ní àbúrò òun ni Sarah, kò parọ́ o, torí àbúrò ẹ̀ gangan ni, ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ni. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi ṣá? So ṣé mọ̀ pé ọbí ta ni Sarah, ó lábúrò òun ni. Ẹni tó bá ní òye, tó bá ní làákàyè, á ní pé ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan kan, ó ti purọ́, kò parọ́. Ṣé rí pé kò sọ fún ọba pé ìyàwó òun ni. Nítorí pé làákàyè tọ́lọ́run fún Abraham, má sọ pé ìyàwó ẹ ni, sọ pé àbúrò ẹ ni. Fẹ́ni tó bá lóye, Abraham ti purọ́, kò parọ́, nítorí pé òdodo ló sọ. Àbúrò ẹ ni. Tó bá jẹ́ kí n ṣe àbúrò ẹ ló wá sọ pé àbúrò òun ni, ṣe rí pé ìyẹn ti yàtọ̀. Now ìgbà tí mo ní ìyá Mohbad, kì í ṣe pé kéèyàn lanu, bó bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ lanu sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó mọ̀ from into, kì í ṣe pé kó má lè sọ ohun tó mọ̀ wípé nǹkan báyìí ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Bó bá tẹ̀ tú iṣu dídì kòkò, wàá sì sọ nǹkan báyìí ló ṣekú pa ọmọ ẹ̀. Wàá wá wo àgbékalẹ̀, mo tún bọ́ sórí àgbékalẹ̀. Wàá wo àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, nítorí àgbékalẹ̀ ṣe kókó gan. Téèyàn bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ tó nípọn, ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé béèyàn bá mọ àgbékalẹ̀, ó lè mú nǹkan burúkú, ó lè fa nǹkan burúkú jáde, àbí kó da nǹkan rú, àbí kó dà lóru. irú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn máa mọ bó ṣe máa gbé kalẹ̀. Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe sọ pé wàá wá ní àgbékalẹ̀, wàá ní òye bó ṣe máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kalẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa já sórí pé òdodo gangan ni nǹkan tó ń sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n ní tìyá Mohbad, eléyìí a ní mo rò pé irú èèyàn wo leléyìí? Ta lóbìnrin yìí gangan? Irú ìṣẹ̀dá ènìyàn wo leléyìí? Mo gbé sọ́tún, mo gbé sósì, mo gbé yẹ̀wò, mo kàn ń dàrò ni pé ìyá Mohbad, irú ẹ̀dá wo leléyìí? Gbẹ́kẹ̀lé kò dá wípé kò dá kó jẹ́ wípé ènìyàn lèèyàn máa bẹ̀rù, kẹ́ni ẹ má bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, kò dá rárá. Ọlọ́run kò jọ kó ṣàánú gbogbo wa, torí eléyìí ó so ṣe kíni gan, ó sad gan, ó sad. Ìyá òpèrè lábẹ́ amódẹ mọ ikú tó pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀, ó mọ ikú tó pọ̀ ọmọ tó bí, ó dẹ̀ lè jáde kó sọ. Ó tún wá fi ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn tó jẹ́ ìdí tí mo fi sọ wípé kò fi tọlọ́run síwájú, kò fi tọlọ́run kẹ́yìn. Ohun ayé ló fi ṣàgbékalé. Ìdí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, òun tún leléyìí. Ní ìgbà tí wà tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ní ọmọ ẹ̀ kú, lórí pé ọmọ kú, òun náà lọ gbé mọ́tò, ó gbé wá fún ẹ, inú ẹ dẹ̀ ń dùn. Ọmọ tí ọdún mélòó ló kú ná? Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run, kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run, kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run, lọ́mọ tó bí. Ṣó ti pé ọdún ṣó ti pé 20 years tó ti kú ni àbí báwo ni ná? Ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé kò tí jọ ọdún kan ló tún kú. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run, ó wá gbé mọ́tò fún ẹ, ó dẹ̀ dunú. Ọlọ́run bá ṣàánú. Ìyàwó tóun pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ jìjọ wà títí tẹ́mi fi jáde kúrò lára ẹ̀. Ìyàwó náà ló máa wá jókòó tì, ẹ jìjọ wá ṣe tẹ́ntẹ́, torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pàtẹ́wọ́ nínú bí mọ́tò tẹ dúró sí, ní ìgbà tẹ́ ṣe tẹ́ntẹ́ náà ni ẹlẹ́lẹ́yà nìyẹn. A ní mò ń dàrò pé irú ènìyàn wo leléyìí ìyá Mohbad, irú èèyàn wo ló jẹ́ gangan? Tó bá fi tọlọ́run síwájú, tó fi tọlọ́run kẹ́yìn, ṣé wàá wá sọ wípé wàá purọ́ mọ́mọlàkejì ẹ̀? Torí mò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ mú bọ̀ ni o, mo yọ jáde kó má gbé yẹ̀wò. Ẹni bá bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, tó fi tọlọ́run síwájú, tó dẹ̀ fi tọlọ́run kẹ́yìn, ó ò ní jáde kó purọ́ ńlá mọ́mọlàkejì ẹ̀. Àti irọ́ kékeré àti irọ́ ńlá, ó ò ní parọ́ irọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́mọlàkejì ẹ̀. Ẹni tó bímọ 3 fún, kàyéfì ńlá o, kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Ọkùnrin tẹ́jíjọ́ fẹ́ àyà ló àyà. Tọ́lọ̀ wá gbà fún yín, tẹ́ bímọ 3, tẹ́jíjọ́ bímọ 3. Ẹ̀bùn 3 lọ́lọ́run fún yín tó ń jẹ́ ọmọ. Ó wá jáde sí tó wá ń pa ọmọkùnrin náà. Ó ń parọ́ mọ́ àwọn bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀. Jòsí ni o. Dẹ̀ mọ̀, tó mọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe púpọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ gangan lótìtọ́ àti lódodo. Ṣùgbọ́n wá fìyẹn sílẹ̀, ó wá wò pé bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ò mọwọ́ mẹsẹ̀ nínú ikú ọmọ ẹ òun di ẹrù ọ̀ràn tọ́lọ́run ò jẹ́ kó rí ṣe ó fẹ́ dì í láwọn ọ̀tá ẹ̀ lórí ṣòfin tọ́lọ́run síwájú nìyẹn àbí òfin tọ́lọ́run kẹ́yìn ó mà ṣe o ó mà ṣe o ó tún wá mú ẹrù tí ò ń ṣe tọmọlàkejì ó tún wá wò ó ìgbà tí wọn náà bímọ tiẹ̀ ṣé ò fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ lálùbáríkà ni Abọ́sẹ̀ ọmọ ìyá Mohbad torí àwọn ní kọ́ńtẹ̀ tí kọ́kọ́ ó ti kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run lára àwọn ọmọ tó bí kó tó di pé ìlérí Olúwa náà tún wá jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run. kàyéfì ńlá leléyìí o wá wo ọmọ ìwọ náà bí tiẹ̀ o wá wo ọmọ ọlọ́mọ o wá ní pé prime boy ni o látẹnu ẹ̀ Abọ́sẹ̀dé tó dẹ̀ mú òdodo ó dẹ̀ fi òdodo sílẹ̀ ó lè sọ òdodo ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀ kàyéfì ńlá ni o jókòó kò bí rẹ̀ Abọ́sẹ̀dé Adéyẹmọ ìyá ìlérí Olúwa ìmọ́lẹ̀ lọ́ba tá a mọ̀ sí Mohbad tá a mọ̀ ọmọ ẹ sí Mohbad ṣé ìyá gidi ní ẹni ṣé ènìyàn gidi ní ẹni ṣé ènìyàn rere ní ẹni ṣé ènìyàn tó fi tolúwa síwájú tó fi tolúwa kẹ́yìn tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run nìkan ló fi ṣe àgbẹ́kẹ̀lé ṣérú ènìyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ jókòó kó bí ara ẹ kó lè mọ̀ pé òṣìkà ènìyàn ló ń ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe yìí ìyẹn lèmi fi máa dá ìkẹ́ ẹ̀dá ni ẹ́ torí mò ń ro ọ̀rọ̀ mò ń gbé yẹ̀wò mo máa tún gbé lọ màá tún rò ó pé kí ló fa gbogbo eléyìí wọ lọ́rùn kómídà kómí kò sí tó lè fà á tẹ́dá àlàyé tó bá lòun bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tó máa fi ṣerú ẹ̀ tó fi máa wò pọ̀ mọ́ làkejì ló fẹ́ dúró mọ́ tí wọn náà dẹ̀ ń wo pé òfẹ́ rógun àkọ́bàdà bá ẹrù tí kì í ṣe tí o gbàdúrà kọ́ dílé ẹ lórí tí kì í ṣe tẹlòmí ọmọlàkejì ẹ ó dẹ̀ mú ẹrù ó dẹ̀ dí ẹrù bànújẹ́ ẹrù ẹ̀wọ̀n ó dẹ̀ dí gbogbo ẹrù òfò ó dẹ̀ dí kalẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ wò pé ó fẹ́ gbé sórí ọ̀tá ẹni tó bímọ mẹ́ta ó fẹ́ lé ọmọ lọ́mọ lórí ṣé wọ́n gba rẹ̀ ó lè gbà àdúrà rẹ̀ pé kọ́ dìrú ẹ̀ kọ́ dìrú ẹrù bànújẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ dì sí wo sórí ìwọ Abọ́sẹ̀dé àbí kí wọ́n dì sórí àwọn ọmọ tó bí tó ṣì wà láyé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣọ́ra o ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣọ́wà o eléèkú dẹ̀ káàtó wọ́n wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé award ó gba award no matter award tó bá gbà no matter pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbóríyìn fún ẹ gbogbo oríyìn èyí tó bá lọ fẹ́ gbé fún ẹ pé òkè wọ́n fẹ́ fi pọ́n ẹ lé àbùkù ló ń gba òfò àtàdánù ló ń gbélé ẹ lọ́wọ́ yẹn.
Hello ma. Hello Gbogbole.
Hello.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú ẹ kò permit me few seconds ẹ má bínú pé mo cutting mo kàn fẹ́ sáré fi nǹkan kan hàn yín ni because sorry mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sáré wo nǹkan kan ẹ rí i pé àwọn ọmọ yìí àti kékeré ni wọ́n ti ń train wọn ẹ wò wọ́n football ni wọ́n ń gbá yẹn àti kékeré ni wọ́n train wọn ní tournament gan láàárọ̀ mọ́mọ́ mi wá gbá bọ́ọ̀lù náà ni. But kí ló mú mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó sáré jẹ́ kí switch camera yìí? It's just to add to the fact pé àwọn òyìnbó tí wọ́n invest nínú ọmọ wọn láti kékeré ṣé rò bí pé wọn ò ní nǹkan ṣe ni òtútù ó mú burúkú but ọmọ ìpè they have to train and training will take years kọ́mọ yẹn tó lè meet up ẹ jẹ́ kí n tó tọ̀. Àti ìfẹ́ ṣe wípé ṣe ti rí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń tírèdì yẹ nínú òtútù tó ń tírèdì àwọn ọmọ wọn ọ̀sẹ̀ máa gbá bọ̀ tó bá dọ́dọ̀ wá ń sìn lọ gbéwèé mi ì sọ pé ìwé ò dáa but there are some talents there are some skills náà tá gbọ́dọ̀ build nínú ayé ọmọ wa ṣé ọmọ á wá go through gbogbo eléyìí nísìn á go through gbogbo eléyìí at the end of the day ẹ wá sọ yìí pé star kan wà ní Brazil star kan wà ní kinní kan star kan wà ní kinní kan not knowing the effort the energy the pain that they have gone through so ẹ má bínú mo kàn ní kí sáré fi hàn wá ni so that a lè tún a lè jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá yé wa dáadáa ẹ ṣé.
Yes ma àti ẹ̀rí fídíò tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ fi wọ́n wá ṣùgbọ́n agbóhùn yín kedere ṣá àbí àwọn others dẹ̀ rí fídíò yẹn ni but èmi ò rí fídíò yẹn ṣá anyway so but thank you so much ma.
Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ má bínú bóyá mi ok ó yẹ kí n save ẹ ok ó yẹ kí ẹ lè rí báyìí sìn so ṣètì ń rí mi ìfẹ́ súnmọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ìfẹ́ kí wọ́n rí lè rí pé bóyá mò ń ṣe kámẹ́rà.
mo understand.
So something like this. Ẹ ti rí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké yẹn tí wọ́n ń train wọn. Yes. These are òtútù dẹ̀ mú. But what are you àmọ́ mi high five. Ẹ mọ wọ́n àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ but tí ìbá wá sí ń bẹ̀ ńkọ́. So but kọ́lọ́n kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́. So to us to àwa ìyá tó jẹ́ pé àwọn àbíyamọ lórí platform yìí tó jẹ́ pé and take time wa struggle because Ọlọ́run ló ń fún yàn ṣe. Akọ̀ ń tiraka ni Ọlọ́run ní báyàn tán mọ́ Ọlọ́run ní fi àlùbáríkà ṣiṣẹ́ wa lórí ọmọ but at least téèyàn náà bá jókòó tó wò pé through this 30 years 20 years 15 years 5 years at least pẹ̀lú bí ó ṣe rọrùn náà inú wa tún dùn pé at least we tried our best that is the main thing. Nígbà mi ti máa ń ṣe birthday mi ẹ má bínú ti máa ń ṣe birthday mi the only message tó really máa ń touch mi ni message táwọn ọmọ mi bá send sí mi mommy you are the best mother in the world that is ìyẹn nìkan gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ní ọ̀dà
ìyàwó bá di ẹ̀ parọ́ mọ́ òun o ìyàwó bá di ní pé 10 years 10 sọ ní pé kò sínú justice for Mohbad 10 wọ́n.
ok ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé yẹn but ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ mú interview jáde tí Mohbad ṣe tó sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ kó lọ mú wá ẹ gbàgbé òkè ṣèbí yẹn kó lọ mú evidence mi wá tó fi máa tó inú interview Mohbad o tí ọmọ yẹn sọ ń pa ìyá ẹ̀ kó lọ mú jáde.
ó ní wọn kàn sí gbé jáde ni.
ok ajáde láyọ̀ kò ní ó máa jáde láyọ̀ ó máa jáde tí Mohbad ní sá o so but what am I saying ṣe mọ̀ ń gbà let mommy continue ẹ ṣé.
Ìyá Mohbad ní pé bí ló ń pa yín tẹ́ fi ń ṣe justice o.
Ọlọ́run ajá yó ṣé gan ni Ọlọ́run ajá ká yó tẹ́bí bá pa wá Ọlọ́run ajá ká yó owó tó bẹ̀ ti yó.
Ó ní pé ṣé 10 years àìní sí wọn mi ó ní pé ṣé ẹ wà nínú justice for Mohbad.
Ìyẹn gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́ ni justice. Ìyẹn gangan ni justice because 10 years tí ò sínú ayé ọmọ yẹn ó ní àjọ ọmọ yẹn tó ìyẹn gangan ni justice o.
ó ní má bàdàn yẹn mi ò mọ̀ tí mo ṣe fún wọn yẹn ó ní pé káwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kó má dáwó fún ìyá Mohbad.
ok ṣé nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ nìyẹn àbí kó sọ pé
ìyá wèrè.
ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ nìyẹn àbí kó sọ pé má ní Ìbàdàn yẹn instead tó yẹ kó bá wa jà justice kò bá wa jà justice ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ pé ó ní pé kó má gbowó ló yẹ kó gbé jáde ṣé ó yẹ kó tiẹ̀ jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀ rárá.
ṣe nínú èyí tí Bukky Jesse play yẹn ìyá Mohbad ó tún lọ play part yẹn fún fídíò tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún ìyá Mohbad ó mìnú rí ọmọ bíi.
ó ní ìṣù.
ó dàbí pé ìwọ náà ó máa ń fi tọ́ọ̀ṣì wá díẹ̀ ni ebi ń pa wá ebi justice fọ́ọ̀mù ìyá Mohbad ní ń pa wá ebi justice fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀ tóun gbé kalẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ṣe nǹkan fún kò lè wò ó gbé kalẹ̀.
ó lọ ṣé tẹ́yẹ ṣàdósí mọ́ mi wà nínú justice for Mohbad tẹ́yẹ wá.
ebi ní pa wá ebi justice fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ̀ nípa wa nípa wa àwa yìí ṣe wú tòun àṣe ìwú tòun ẹni tí ń fi àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ fi hàn èmi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tèmi mo ṣe ní 20 tó wá lọ ni mo tẹ̀ ní pé ìfẹ́ ṣọdún ni mo ní ìfẹ́ ṣọdún àwọn ọmọ mi wá ti ṣe kalẹ̀ mo ti wá lọ jà mo gbé ni mo wá gbígbó fún un tó ń ṣe.
Wow, that's good.
Òun kókó máa wọn ẹni tí ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ni tó mà tí yóò bá mọ̀yàn ní máa ń pè ní máa ń gbẹ̀yìn ní máa ń sọ tó bá sì mọ̀yàn pè é lórúkọ kò mọ̀ wá ó mọ̀ wá ní kò mọ̀ wá àwa ń rí òun à ń bá a sunkún òun rí wù mí lẹ́yìn ṣé wò lẹ́bí ni ṣé ìyá Mohbad lẹ́bí ni ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ìran kí ìran làwọn eléyìí ìran kí ìran lòun òun ò ní ṣe ẹ̀dá kì í ṣe ìyá.
Ẹbí ti dé o.
Ebi ń pa wá.
Ẹbí ti dé o.
O ti rí wọn ẹbí wọn báyìí. Àwọn ilé mi ló sọ káwa ń pè ebi ń pa wá.
Àwọn ẹbí lélẹ́yìn.
Sáńra à ń bá wa láti ọdún kan ó tán ṣé máma sọ yìí ní má fẹ́ ebi ń pa wá ebi nípa ìyálà ìyá wọn nílé wọn lọ́wọ́ àwọn akọ.
Imagine.
The music ṣáà nǹkan tó bá dùn ni òun ló máa ń pọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀mí.
Compliment ẹ ti fún gẹ dáadáa mo láìka gbogbo àtẹ̀jíìdì yẹn mo láìkí gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá. Gbogbo àfàyẹ pátá ni mo láìkí compliment.
Aládùúgbò Ẹ̀gbá wa ṣé ọmọ tiẹ̀ kú ó wá lé àwọn èèyàn tó ń jà fún ọmọdé yìí tó ń jà fún
owó lè ṣe pa wá inú mi dùn bàtẹ́ ní ebi justice for Mohbad náà ni.
Ebi justice ní pa wá wọ́n bá ti gbélé wa lọ́wọ́.
Ilé náà fi wá gara táwọn kan tún fún láyé imagine ilé yìí.
Ṣebí gbogbo wa la fún nìkan ṣé àṣìṣe ni àṣìṣe èmi gbogbo ohun tí mo ṣe nínú kinní yìí báyìí àti inú dúdùn gbogbo ìfún mi báyìí mo fi ṣe mo ṣe tọkàntọkàn mi. Wọ́n bá tún pè mí lọ́la tí nǹkan bá tún pè mí lọ́la pé
mọ́mí ẹ má fún anybody ẹ má fún ìyá Mohbad Fọláṣadé ẹ má fún wọn lówó yín mọ́.
Nígbà tá a ní pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ mo ní pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ wọ́n ní pé wọ́n fìyà jẹ kò jẹun ọmọ ẹ sì ti kú ẹni tí wọ́n fún lóúnjẹ jẹ ti kú kì í ṣe kí ló ń bẹ lọ́pọlọ wa kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a fi ti ọpọlọ.
Ó yẹ kí àjẹ dáadáa kúkú lọ sòótọ́.
Kó wá gbà á lọ́wọ́ wa nísìnyí ọmọ ẹ sọ nísìnyí wọ́n ní pé kò tọrọ lọ́wọ́ wa àwa la fún a fún pẹ̀lú ìlú àlàfi fún tí kò sí kankan.
Ẹ má lọ fún mọ́ o.
Mo ló fẹ́ gbà á.
Ẹ má lọ fún Fọláṣadé lówó yín mọ́ o. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má lọ fún Fọláṣadé.
Nígbà tó jáde tí gbogbo wa ń dà gíìfù dìbò ṣebí aṣebí pé wọ́n ti dé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe lédè. Ọba gíìfù dìbò àdàbò gan ni a rí pé ó ti fẹ́ fún wa nílẹ̀
Ye compliment ẹ wo èyí ti ṣiṣẹ́ abiyamọ ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ abiyamọ bábíamọ ṣe ń ṣe yìí ṣó ti yé yín bábíamọ ṣe ń ṣe nìyí ṣó ti yé yín ṣe rí orí ìyá Mohbad orí Abọ́sẹ̀dé àti Fọláṣadé orí wọn ni ò pé torí wọn bá pé wọn á jáde síta wọn á sòdodo ọ̀rọ̀ wọn á mọ bó ṣe máa gbọ́rọ̀ kalẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ síwájú. Wọ́n á mọ bó ṣe máa gbọ́rọ̀ kalẹ̀ kó máa sòdodo. Báwo ni God's protection káàárọ̀ o?
Mo dé ìmọ̀ mi fóònù àti ìmọ̀ mi àjọkẹ́ kò lè bá ta owó rẹ̀.
Ebi ń pa wá. A máa gbé gbogbo ẹbí wọn wá, á gbé wọn sílé, á bọ̀ wọn, á fún wọn lóúnjẹ, á ṣe wọn dáadáa.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mọ̀dé mo lè sọ̀rọ̀.
ó yá sọ̀rọ̀ káàárọ̀.
The music, good morning. Ṣé rí èmi tún feel pé Fọláṣadé yìí ṣé mọ̀ pé ó ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ti understand but due to pé ìyá Mohbad torí tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ lè fa orí lẹ́yìn olórí ó ti yé yín tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyá Mohbad jáde tán ni mo mọ̀ pé lédi ìyá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ti understand lédi ìyá ti sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ àjáde ìyá Mohbad tán ló wò pé èwo ń dùn.
God protection má sọ owó ẹ̀ mọ́ àṣẹ gbogbo ẹbí wọn ní láre ìgbà yìí gbogbo ẹbí wọn ní gbogbo àgbáyé yìí pé kò sí nǹkan dáadáa kan láàrin wọn èèyàn kan lè jáde kó tún ẹbí ṣe èèyàn kan lè jáde kó tún ẹ ṣe èmi mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ mo mọ ojú ẹ rí mi.
wọ́n lè má nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn ni àti pé dàrúdà tún wà níbọ̀.
kò sí bó ti dúró God protection máa gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ni máa gbọ́rọ̀ bí wọ́n ti lè máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn tó wá di pé gbogbo ẹbí ni wọ́n ń ìṣesí tiwọn nìkan ló fẹ́ bà gbogbo ẹbí jẹ́ èèyàn kan gbọ́dọ̀ jáde èèyàn kan gbọ́dọ̀ jáde
mọ́ torí Darosha wà involve Darosha wà
involve. Mo sọ pé Darosha wà involve yẹn nínú ti tèmi o lọ́dọ̀ ti tèmi Darosha nísìnyí ìyá Mohbad ló mọ̀ pé kàkà kí Jòsí kó fi jẹ́ ẹni tí ò rí nǹkan kan nínú nǹkan Mohbad kí Darosha wá dúró kí àdúrà wá dúró kájọ parapọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi kí bàbá Mohbad kó má rí nǹkan kan níbẹ̀ nítorí ẹ̀yìn ìjà tán jà yìí báyìí ń tán ṣe yìí báyìí kò ju ohun tí mò ń sọ fún yín yìí báyìí lọ gbogbo wọn mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kínní Darosha ìyá Mohbad àdúrà Wùmí àmọ́ pé Wùmí tẹ bá rí àwọn fíìmù tá ń gbé jáde ńgbà tí Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú báyìí tẹ́tì rí pé àwa ń fò lórí àfihàn gbogbo ohun tí oníkálukú ń ṣe nínú kẹ̀sì yìí báyìí sórí ńgbà tí wọ́n fi lọ tẹ́ inú àdúrà kò dùn pálípálí ńgbà tán fi ń sin Mohbad nígbà tán fi ṣe tán náà ni wọ́n fi lọ dúró wọ́n lọ gbé pọ̀ ṣe reunion wọ́n lọ ríra wọn pé bí a fẹ́ ṣe yìí báyìí Wùmí bẹ̀ wọ́n nígbà tí Wùmí wá bẹ̀ wọ́n á máa ń pé kí bàbá tó bí ọmọ ẹ̀ ká kó ohun tí òun ṣe nǹkan kan gbé sí lẹ́yìn àwọn nísìnyí àwọn á rí àwọn nǹkan Mohbad wọ́n lọ jẹ pẹ̀lú Wùmí pọ̀ àwọn á máa ń pé òlégbé gílà gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ òun ni Wùmí òlégbé gílà gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó sá lọ òun lọ á ríran wò sí àtàlítè náà wà àwọn náà ti ń rí nísìnyí pé Wùmí ò lè ṣe tiwọn wọn lò Wùmí olè ńlá ni Wùmí ní àwọn kinní lẹ́yìn àwọn ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn Wùmí àwọn olè ńlá tó ti ń jalè bọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà tẹ́ ẹ̀ fojú rí àwọn pẹ̀lú Wùmí náà jọ ń ṣe nǹkan pọ̀ kí lẹ́yìn ti ń ṣe kékeré yìí báyìí òun rí i pé kí bàbá ọmọ kó má rí jẹ́nu ẹ̀ kí Darosha wá dúró síbẹ̀ tí ó bá wà lọ́wọ́ Darosha ó máa fún ní díẹ̀díẹ̀ ó lè ní ìyá yìí báyìí ó lè ní wọ́n á sọ pé àwa ebi ń pa wá ṣó mà wá rí ni ó máa fi ta sí wá ní.
tó máa pa ìyá Mohbad yẹn kò sẹ́yìn bọ̀dì tó máa pa ìyá Mohbad tí a bá ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ kò sẹ́yìn bọ̀dì tó máa pa kí ló dé tó ti pa bàbá kí ló dé tó ti pa bàbá láti jọ ẹ̀ kò sẹ́yìn bọ̀dì tó máa pa ìyá Mohbad tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀ so èèyàn burúkú lèèyàn burúkú ń jẹ́.
èèyàn burúkú èèyàn burúkú ni kò bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run kò fi tọ́lọ́run síwájú kò fi tọ́lọ́run kẹ́yìn.
gbọ́ bí òtò jáde lánàá wọ́n ní Mohbad wà nínú sick bed ìyá Mohbad dẹ̀ tó ń sọ pé kò raṣọ ọmọ òun ò raṣọ fóun rí o wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣàdáwó jẹ wọ́n wá 100,000 fún wọ́n wá lọ bá ṣáńtà òkèèrè báàgì méjì wọ́n ló ti wá tó ṣe wá sọ pé ọmọ mi ti rí aṣọ fún mi òkú ìta.
ẹ mọ̀ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé ẹ ti máa rí Mohbad yẹn ni pé kò ronú gidi kan ara ẹ̀ that's why we wan settle for less gan kò mọ iye ara ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ de tọmọ tí kitchen ni Mohbad ti lọ di oúnjẹ jẹ kitchen láìpẹ́ sọmọ ọ̀dọ̀.
ẹyẹ bá wa fẹ̀rí sí bá wa fẹ̀rí sí.
láìpẹ́ sọmọ ọ̀dọ̀. ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó rí lọ màmá mi àjọpẹ́. ìyá Mohbad ló ṣe ń gbọ́. hello. mo ní àjọkẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tí ó rí wọn. ṣé ìyá Mohbad àti àtàyàmí káàdì àwọn méjì tó máa ń ronú bákan náà ni.
ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́sì ẹ̀ wà láàyè the same thinking low brain ló wà lórí àwọn méjèèjì yẹn.
àyàmí káàdì ìwọ́n tó ti di champion àwọn aries àwọn yẹn wá lọ ọmọ iye ayé yìí tí o bá ti mọ iye ara ẹ wọ́n padà máa já sí ṣìtì ni. wọ́n ló jẹ́ káwọn Adéníkẹ̀ àti aries kí wọ́n manipulate ẹ.
òun kọ́ fẹ́ manipulate ara ẹ̀ ní ṣọ́ọ̀rì ẹ̀.
àwọn tó ṣe wọ́n dàbí wọn ni.
òun kọ́ fẹ́ manipulate ara ẹ̀ ní.
àwọn tó ṣe wọ́n dàbí wọn ni.
ìyá Mohbad yẹn ṣá lọ́rọ̀ kan ìkà ẹ̀dá ni òṣìkà ni èèyàn burúkú ni èèyàn tó lè máa parọ́ mọ́mọlàkejì ẹ̀ tó lè máa dúró mọ́mọlàkejì ẹ̀ òṣìkà gbáà ni kò ń ṣèyàn tó dáa kò ń ṣèyàn tó dáa. ṣọrẹ́ ẹnu ẹ̀ gan tòró jẹ́ wonkoko bí ìkà ọ̀rẹ́ ẹnu ẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹnu ẹ̀.
àṣẹ ìdí ti pé Naira Marley ní evidence Wùmí lọ́wọ́ tó yapa àṣẹ òun ló jẹ́ kí àwọn ṣẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀rì tán fi ń sọ pé ní Naira Marley sódà àwọn èèyàn nílè ráyè gbọ́ títí ẹ̀ láti jẹ́ kó release àwọn nígbà tó bá release àwọn audio yẹn àwọn èèyàn ní gbọ́ títí ẹ̀ àṣírí wọn ṣáà ti ń túbà lágbára Ọlọ́run ó dẹ̀ máa tún kanlẹ̀ ni.
àmì ò ṣe get protection ṣé yẹn ti ń play kinní yẹn ni ó ti ń play wọn ni.
ó wà lórí Facebook rẹ̀ báyìí ó ti post ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ àti fẹ́ẹ́ play ẹ̀ ṣe àtẹ̀sí débi kọ́ǹkì ibi tó kọ́ǹkì ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ló máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní play lẹ́nu.
àmì ò tí ì gbọ́ lẹ́yìn
ó wà lórí
mi ò tí ì
Facebook
gbọ́ máa bá mi gbé wá síbi báyìí ibi nìkan ni mo máa wà jọ God's protection máa lọ gbé wá fún mi máa gbé wá síbi báyìí fún the music.
tí the music bá táìpù Bukky Jesse àárín bẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti post ẹ̀ èmi náà sùn lọ sórí ẹ̀ lánàá ni.
so Naira Marley ń ṣe ó ti ń tú gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde.
no àǹtí ìyàwó Maisi tán jọ wà nínú scene yẹn ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé Naira Marley ní information tó yapa lọ́wọ́ ó ní tó bá release ẹ̀ ó ní ayé Wùmí máa bàjẹ́ ní ẹ̀yẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ó náà wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí dìmú.
ṣé yóò tí wàá release ní tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ ni ṣó ti release.
ó máa tẹ́ndà ẹlẹ́ ní court ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti pe Naira Marley báyìí pé kó wá rojọ́ Naira Marley náà máa rojọ́ ní court ó ti tẹ́ndà gbogbo ẹlẹ́ ní court. àṣírí wọn ò ní
ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tù tẹ máa ń sọ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tù tí gbogbo yín máa ń sọ yẹn kò ń dùn mọ́ mi nínú bíi pé ẹ gbé nǹkan tẹ máa gbé.
ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan mọ́mí àjọkẹ́ kì í ṣe pé kí ni àwa náà ò mọ̀ bóyá ó ti kó lára ẹ̀ náà fún bí.
ìdájú yẹn ti pẹ́ náà.
irọ́ ò kì í ṣe yẹn o irọ́ o another one lélẹ́yìí o.
mo tẹ́ ń play sẹ́yìn gbogbo tẹ́ ń play.
jẹ́ ìyàwó Maisi yẹn ló sọ̀rọ̀.
gbogbo kí ni nǹkan ni Maisi ti sọ fún wa gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ yẹn gan ni Maisi ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ mọ̀ pé tí ò bá sí pé very dark man ní case pẹ̀lú àlàyé Sanusi Busayo ṣe mọ̀ pé VDM ti fẹ́ ṣe interview fún Naira Marley ṣe mọ̀.
Naira Marley ló tọ́nà fún.
mi ìmọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe náírà ó dìgbà tán bá láìfẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tán kó tó mọ̀.
Rárá, ogun gan mi ò trust ẹ̀ wọ́n bá pẹ̀lú ogun tó ṣe gbé jáde. Mi ò trust ẹ̀.
Èmi ò tí ì gbọ́ orin yẹn o, orin wo ló kọ?
The music ewé ló trust mọ́ báyìí jọ jẹ́ kí n gbọ́.
Naira Marley nù.
The music ewé ló trust mọ́ báyìí.
Ṣé ẹ mọ táìmù gbà tí wọ́n pè wọ́n ní pé kọ́ wá sí question oye wíìkì yẹn gangan ni wọ́n rí lìzò orin kan tẹ bá gbọ́n kan tó ń sọ ọ́nù rẹ̀. Mo ti pí orin yẹn fún yín náà. Mo ti pí orin yẹn níbi báyìí rí náà.
Ó dà pọ̀ ti play but mi ò rí gbọ́ gbogbo kíní yẹn gangan àwọn words yẹn tí ń tó you understand.
Abani Konda.
Exactly what we're talking about. So almost as if she's been invited as a guest to come and exercise it.
Ẹ̀rùbẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe gbẹnu sókè bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ṣe gbẹnu sókè òṣì kẹ̀dá.
Bad girl ni àwọn bad girl.
Eléyìí kọjá bad girl. Eléyìí kọjá bad girl. Ìka gbà lélẹ̀ ìka kì í ṣe bad nìkan ìka lélẹ̀ wicked mother wicked fool wicked. Eléyìí wickedness ní ti eléyìí ẹjọ́. Eléyìí wicked now.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́mì, ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́mì o.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mọ́mì ní kejì ẹ
káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Somebody wants that.
Máa fi yé mi bó bá ṣe nílẹ̀ jọ ṣó ti yẹ kó tó bá yẹ kí lísìn sí jọ kó máa sọ fún wa jọ ṣó ti gbọ́ jọ.
Ṣe fẹ́ la àwọn òkè wọn ní lẹ́rù
Orin sọ̀pá mi wọ́n ṣẹ́rù.
èsì ètò orí ìdájọ́ ìgbésí alákè trouble.
Ọ̀la trouble, bàbá mi yẹ sí. I just wanna see. Says you wanna feel me. Says you wanna fuck me on the gym. Never wanna see me. When they see me beside the man, the jackpot. Man, just I'm like a lot. I can't. Ṣé nǹkan tó kọ́kọ́ sọ ní pé tọ́ba ti rí òun ọmọ àrí samilari fàlápà àpá wà fún ọmọ tí ò lápá ẹ̀wọ̀n gbọ́. Bàbá mi yà sí I'm just running to see. Says she wanna feel me. Says she wanna fuck me on the gym.
The music stop today and I'm stop there.
Ó ní pé tó bá rí òun ó ní kó máa sáré ọmọ jápa because òun wà pẹ̀lú samilari fàlápà àpá wà fún ọmọ tí ò lápá.
The music ṣe gbọ́ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
Dúró níbì kan tí mo tún gbé.
Ètò orí ìdájọ́ ìgbésí alákè trouble.
Bàbá mi yà sí I'm just running to see. Says she wanna feel me. Says she wanna fuck me on the gym. Never wanna see me. When they see me
She said she wanna.
Kí ẹ sọ?
The music only she said she wanna. She said she wanna.
Yes, she said she wanna see me.
Oh, hey. She said she wanna. Hey. Torí mo gbọ́ ṣì.
Ọmọ wa lóhun pẹ̀lú samilari fàlápà àpá wà tọmọ tí ò lápá ẹ tún máa gbọ́. When they sing, they funny. When they sing, they start running. When we pull up this church, like a man.
If you know if you stream the music for free, all you not to Put music, put music. Why you go the copyright don't enter my music now. Look to even the streamer nowadays, they tire me.
Percent, like about 50% on black on justice for Mohbad, or 60 tó yẹ kó wọ́n ti ya wèrè tó ń ya wèrè labroad gan tó ń ya wèrè ńlé wọ́n wà lórí bíbá they are ready to make you mad like them. Wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ ya wèrè ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wọ psychiatric kò tó máa fún yín lógún. They are ready to mess with your brain. Either they frustrate your brain and make you frustrated to a peak. Because sometimes make it make sense that you know the truth and you're twisting it. And you keep messing it and arguing and making the other person feel guilty of what they did not do. So for me, I respected. Sorry, I don't know what's happening though. For me, I respect those who commented on my life saying, what do you want to tell these people that they don't know about? I want to say thank you, because really and truly, you might not see me up on some platforms again. Not that people are making me decide that, I am deciding it. Because which is the fact. And that's why I argued with some of them that were telling me, you shouldn't have money. Hey, I only just said, I was sounding defensive because I already weighed it and I've already scolded myself. What they did yesterday was to water down what BJ played. Okay, thank you, mommy. Yeah, okay. Imagine, I slept off on Lady Bukky Jese's platform. And another thing was, and I woke up at midnight. So I was on that their live. At some point when I was hearing some people, I just had to comment. I didn't want to comment. I just said, God, I beg you. At some point, I saw some people commenting my name. To those who can't get my name, Naim Molly, Naim Moron, anyhow you address me, off your mouth and off your brain. When you run mad finally, I'm not going to contribute. I will just feel sad for you. That's the only contribution I can feel. Either I laugh at your downfall, or so just pray I'm not in my wicked spirit at the moment. Because everybody has their anger parts. So, or I feel pity for you and your family. Because family alone magic, yeah. Because no TikToker is going to sleep with you. Let me tell you, I've worked in the healthcare. No TikToker will go and sleep with you. You want to call him that Yawere. Why am I so clear? I'm not mad. I only said this, both Yawere. Nobody else so you're not mad. Go on, you're mad. People want to deny a stage of your madness. So, Tobalo Yawere, you're on your own. Keep calling me. I don't call you people. You see, as I'm talking, I'm only sobbing you. I'm not calling your names. Because you are irrelevant. That is what it means. You're not relevant. And to you that I mentioned your name, don't think you're relevant like that. No, you're not relevant as well. No, you're not relevant. On the other camp, no, you're not relevant. I'm only just stating where I was. Okay, so don't feel... no. So you're not relevant. So when you keep calling Nay Muron, Nay, that doesn't... Nay, you can't. You can't match up to me. Konshe brag. But you can't. So on that platform, I was just there. I just, saw the whole thing. But I'm just like, please, I'm not discrediting you guys, but please just be careful. The way I was advised is how I'm advising you. Be careful. It's gradually they penetrate. When they see how, you say something about some Hebrew people. When they see that their way is not going, want to go, it's whether in vengeance, in anger, in bad spirits. If it's not going the way they want to do it, they come in your language, which is like seeking peace. They come in that way and they penetrate. That's what they penetrate, and before you know it, you're gone. You're in the midst. Mommy, yeah, let me take you off. You're gone. So please, no.
Good morning.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning, Nemoli. Good morning to the commenters. I just came up to say hello to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just came up to say hello to you. I'm going to go.
Good to hear your voice.
I know. I miss you. I swear.
Let me do shakara. Let me do shakara. So now that Mama Baba is back, the first platform you have come to, now my own she first speak.
Baby girl, look at that baby girl. Madam,
thank you.
yeah. Good morning to everyone on the comment section. And Nimoli, you know what, right? Everyone has the right to do what they want to do. They have the right to go where they want to go. But I'm thinking if we want to control people like you and say, oh, Nimoli, you are going too much, you are doing this, you're doing that, then we should be able to control ourselves. When we say that Nemoli and other likes are talking too much, then we should be able to apply the same thing to ourselves. I do not like selective directions or selective advice. What is good for the goose is also good for the genders. Like me, I like the way you eventually settled down. You settled down within the space where you are comfortable and people understand you, you're on the same page, which is even good for your mental health. But then if we think that it is not right for others to be going around, why do we think some of us should be going around? I don't like that. This is purely justice. And when we're talking about justice, we need to be fair, we need to be honest, we need to be straightforward. We have a lot of platforms where people some of these people, even they are all my guys, and then I want to say, if they have not even exhausted their own comfort zone, if people went and mount that guy's platform, I haven't been there in a very long time, to be honest. I haven't been, to say the truth. I don't even know he exists. I don't know if he does. I don't care about him because it's just too rude and it's not just, for me, it may be making sense to others. It's not making sense to me. I just see them as countering. People are working hard, and then all you do every day is to come and talk down on what people are doing. That is to say, you are countering what they are doing. You are not speaking truth to them. You are not. That's not how to criticize. I liked your submission this morning. You said that, what do you say? You said you must applaud, you must appreciate people's contributions, how far they have gone, what they have done, and then before you begin to make your constructive criticisms. Which is how it should be. Everyone should be able to air their opinions and air their views. But if I cannot control people, to be honest. But I'm sorry to say this to you, girl. I'm sorry. Even to Shine, I'm sorry. I walked in there yesterday because I saw someone sent it to me. And then I said, wow. And then because I wasn't sleeping, I was in pain. So I just went there to just ease off. And lo and behold, I saw my guys. I didn't have a choice. I had to cheer them up. And at some point, the lady from outside was not even making sense to me. I don't get it. I don't just. So I just came off. Shine. If this happens, we're coming to your platform. You hear? After you go tell me, say you love me, but you cannot fight. Rolling mouth.
No, but the truth is,
I don't know. We've not exhausted. I don't know. We've not exhausted all our platforms. I tell you the truth. And then we were going to their own platform. What are you talking about? And then you are there. They're even talking down on you. They're they're downgrading you. I don't like that. They disrespected them so much, and I didn't like it. Anybody can come out and say whatever they want to say about me. I don't care. I've just said my truth, and the way I feel is my opinion, which I'm entitled to. I love you all. Yeah. God bless you. I saw Ordinary Ish. Good morning, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. Love.
Thank you.
No ill feeling. And I want to say, if we can, because personally I've told the way, if I see you on some platforms, you are in trouble. So if we could say that, and then, because there's nothing to argue, we've done it all. We have done it all.
Yeah.
We've done it, been there, dusted. And I like the way you guys are coming out and you're still talking about this issue because it must be continued. If we're quiet, that is what they want to do. They want to sweep it under the carpet. But then in the course of continuing to speak about this issue, please know where you will go. Otherwise, they'll pollute you.
Yeah, it's true.
Before you know, you are entering each other's DM, you are sending messages to each other. Then, like you said, then I have a step back and begin to take. Like yesterday, to be honest, one of those people particularly, I have a reservation. But that's personal to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just feel that maybe they should just be careful and try to be smart, because people are. I'm not saying you can't go. You own your account, you own your data, you own yourself. You're old enough. Yeah, but you can go. But I'm just saying. I'm just
There are some people I want to see in most of our platforms. There are some people I want to see there, but you just want to go to one to primary school, where to shake on should be every day.
Aside that, what I even find, what I even find so disturbing is that they have so many anti-justice with their validations, and some of even the justice seekers replying and laughing with the anti-justice, bashing our own people. So I just look at it that, man, there's no point. I just had to type. I just said, man, God, I beg, oh. I just left there. I was like, no. Reading the comments and, seeing all that nonsense, it's annoying, it's disturbing. So I just said, it's better I'm not on the platform. I didn't even know that this guy was still there. I thought maybe I'd even blocked him there. So not until I saw Bio Billion live. So I was like, Bio Billion is live. And I clicked on it. You will see it on your...
Yeah. On your inbox.
Yes, on your status inbox, yes. So I saw that and I had to let me go in, I just saw them. I was like, no. Then, see, I don't force relationships. People should learn to love themselves. When you're able to love yourself, things will work organically. I believe in that. It's when you force it, you will be in trouble. You don't know who is hating on you. But organic ways, it will go natural. If you people have misunderstanding, you solve it easily. But when you're forcing yourself, you're going to just put yourself in a mess. And as I feel that this set of some of these people, they look at it. If rough way is not going, then let's try the other way. I'm sorry, I might be wrong, but that's how I see them. I don't trust them. They have been polluted already with anti-justice. And all people that come with some fake names with they try to abuse CY. I've been on their FYP where I've heard that change your name to, because one lady went on one of these people's platforms one time and she went with her name, with another name. She didn't go with maybe a kind of funny name. So they just said, you messed up, that this girl, she doesn't know how to do it. But you abuse CY. You just say CY pants is this. That kind of stuff. You shade CY with your name. When you abuse the name, that way they can come in. They will think you are for them.
Mm.
So, one has to be smart and know that this is what these people do. And they try to talk down in order to mingle and penetrate. When you have that cordial relationship, then they deal with it. I'm not going to, I protect my sanity as well.
if at this point, right? If at this point we do not know what each of these platforms stands for, and Torawa, I think we just want to talk here. We just want to, because they already believe what they want to believe. They've already taken their stance.
Yeah.
They've made up their minds.
Even on that Baba Mobile stuff, saying that
going to some of the platforms and arguing and thinking you're having we're having a sensible conversation. There's nothing sensible in those conversations. You're just manipulating some other people's mental health, people who are just maybe passerby who just walked in and
they're not talking. I get to see some of them now saying, "Oh yes, I agree with you. You're right." I'm like, right where? What have you said that is making sense? It's not right.
I wonder.
See, they say the thing. Another thing is, I too know, like, oh, I've known the case all this while, blah 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 blah. It's killing some people. Go read. I keep saying it. Let's go back. Read the CTC from beginning. Listen to all testimonies, all past stuff again to have proper knowledge. There's something that
it is sometimes it is not even how long, but how well. There are people who just really joined this case last month, and they're on top of it. They know what's going on. They already catch up with the whole thing. So we shouldn't. Some of us should not think that we are lord over this case, and now we know everything. Now we sabi from the one. Now we did it. No. No one is indispensable. I beg.
True.
And the Lord, the mirror, let everyone just hold on to their space. Thank you, Nemoli. Have a lovely weekend. Yeah. I'll see you around again. Yeah. I love you, baby girl.
I think we have to put everybody on Christmas mood, though. Let's play Christmas song, though. This justice from other people. They know they agree your comment section. Rest. We got talking. I just said, okay, let me, someone else said something that MFM said that lady lied, So I was like, why would you say she lied? You were not there. You were not the main victim. You weren't in the cell. You cannot say she lied. And this guy too, this lady, Maisi, has been alleged to have said the same thing. So why would you not say the other person is lying? And that person had even said it months before then. So we have to be careful. And I said something. I said, truth be told, those people always want to change narrative. I said, is it the same set of people that while they read CTC, I was on a platform, they read the CTC, I refer them to page 317 where Adura said that Mohbad and one fought, that he saw that they fought. Is it the same person that was saying that we should take the lawyer's word and not take Adura's testimony? This same babe, she was saying, but the lawyer said quarrel. Why are you taking Adura's one? I said, you make it make sense. Why shouldn't I take Adura over lawyer? Lawyer is asking a question, trying to confirm about the quarrel. Adura said it in the right fact of what he saw, that he saw a fight, that there was a fight. The next minute he started coughing. Why are you coughing? You're not real. So I just looked at it that no. I've been skeptical about you. Thank God. So, I don't know those that follow her. I don't know how they follow the go, but man, that girl I can't. And the only way is that you follow so that you can climb up and talk. So I mean, when I talk, finish, I'll follow. If I'm following you, I count. Let us be careful. December is around the corner. And also, please, I know the case is something that so many of us are worried about, but do not lose your life in the process. Like, forget yourself. Oh my God, sorry. What's the life product? I don't even know. I left the life. I left the life, Barrister Lido. I left the life. I really don't think it was that productive because all they kept trying to push, there was a guy trying to push the narrative that police told Baba Mohbad. My day is going well. Thank you, Olubunmi. Oh, Shine said it wasn't productive because I left there to Shine's life, and even Shine was about to round off. So I don't think it was all that. All they kept trying to push the narrative that Baba Mohbad was at this police station, and the police told him not to carry Mohbad and leave the station. And I'm like, make it make sense. Baba should not leave the station with Mohbad, and he left. Is he Iron Man? Is he that strong and powerful that he cannot listen to the police? So that doesn't make sense to me. That it doesn't even sell. It doesn't fly. So I left while they were trying to play or analyze or listen. I just said, well, these people, they are sick in the head. They've been saying it for months. So that's their real color of who they are, trying to pin the father like he knows it all. Was the father in the house? Oh, they are useless set of people. Their brain is malfunctioning. So I will not let a mad person make me mad. I'm a treat. And even some nurses, may go find out. Nurses where they treat and doctors go where they treat psychiatric patients. Sometimes they say they do like Ento Yawiri. So me if I treat Ento Yawiri. Me if and I also don't want to go mad. So it's better I stay in the happy place. Like, children, when you play with kids, you'll be happy, you have a good life. I like that kind of lifestyle. Soft life. Oh, I stopped because I know it was irritating. They should sue police for allowing. Do you get? Because in my head, I'm like, how is it possible? Even the police said, when Baba has been saying he went to their place, Nigerian police that we know, they would have come out to even say, but we told the father not to carry the corpse away, and he carried the corpse away. If you all can remember Brekete now, that woman that said Akpos Aboza, child's name, died in the police. What happened? Immediately, Nigerian police came out, debunked it. That is not like that. Blah, 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 blah. Anything that they don't do, they will come out, they will debunk it. It's over a year plus. They never debunked the father, stating it, that he was at their station. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà wọ́n di tẹ́ gba psychiatric drugs. Ẹ wá wà lórí TikTok ẹ ń sọ pé the father is not seeking justice because of that. Then let your public lawyer sue him. Why are you people so eager to work with him? Tó bá sure fún lawyer yín kó sue baba. If you sure for una, sue him. Don't work with the man. I agree with you. He's not working. Sue baba. He's not seeking justice. Sue him. Ẹ kàn máa wà lórí àwọn platforms kọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀. You the person all right for you. Oh my God. Don't perceive any all right too. I'm only trying to deep fry my fish rather. I'm trying to deep fry fish. So, these people, they're just a bunch of jokers. People who lack love. At their home, I think there is no love at home. So they try to, also display their bitterness. They try to display their bitterness. So, And one other thing again, there's this other person going around platforms. I see there's a desperation of Yomi Fabiyi. I'm sorry, I'm jumping on that. I see a desperation of Yomi Fabiyi trying to be relevant and make it like, oh, it's really working for the case. What's all this going about saying, I challenge you, Nigerian police? You want to know about one that's all Kiwani or just see every other people. You went to meet them the other day. Did you tell us the meeting you guys had? You didn't tell us. Or travel out. So Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, make it make sense. You keep trying to brag. Oh, you did this. The legal team did not. I asked you on Kunle's platform that day. I said, can you give me the dates where you went? Because I purposely asked you. I wanted to be sure. When you went to do your investigation, when you started this stuff, when? And you claim it was on the 3rd of September. Meanwhile, The legal team had released a press release as at August. So Kiloshe, don't brag kakiri on everywhere, don't make a record. You're really forcing, and that's why I understood when D-Niger, was it D-Niger? Yeah. Was it D-Niger? Yeah, it was D-Niger, not it? Was it the Duke? Or I used to mistake both of them. Yeah, it should be
D-Niger. Yeah.
Yeah, D-Niger. Thank you. He asked a question, why are you so, and that's the question they're asking, because now your presence is more visible than when you were screaming even in September. You were so camera. You will put yourself under snow and say, I did this. Can you tell me, Nigeria police? Tell me, Nigeria police. Please make it make sense. You said the lady was threatened. Why didn't you see the phone number of the person who threatened the lady? You deleted the number. Are you protecting the person who threatened her? Let me understand. Are you protecting the person? You showed us the chat, but you're not showing us the threat person's name. I was showing those who threatened me in my DM. I showed their name, the profile, so that whoever knows them can find them. But what happened to your own? You said they even DM'd on WhatsApp. How did the person get a number? And you couldn't even show us the phone number of that person who threatened. Make it make sense. Were you the one? I'm just asking. Allegedly, I'm asking. Is it at once in two? Is it a movie, a Nollywood or Hollywood kind of? I'm asking. It's just a simple question. Make it make sense now, bros. Jeko yewa. Somebody is threatening her. And you know when I started suspecting the drama, I'm sorry. That day I was on that live because I had to unfollow. I was following him. Yeah, they talk trust in me. I followed him. I was like, this person's ready. Blah, 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 blah. When people talk, but when I had to unfollow him, I was like, this man talks too much. You're speaking too much. Then again, it was even after the peaceful demonstration I unfollowed. Not because of rice now. I'm not even bothered about it. Not because of food. But there was something he said on that day. The Nigerian police, they did the right thing. They've worked. But then there's something, when somebody is not asking a question, doesn't not say, there's a camera at the gates. I'm like, guy, you're moving like a pendulum clock. I'm not understanding you. Then, but before then, that lady on his live, the lady climbed up. It was his live, Gongo. The lady climbed up on his panel and said, I step aside. This, I'm that, I do this, I do that, I have camera, I can show you the camera. So, because I remember I was typing in that comment section that, is she saying she can fix mobile's camera? Someone said no, that she said her house can, see. I said, that's a beautiful thing, but I feel you should DM your Mifabi rather than come out to the public to display yourself. So she came out, she now said, no, don't bother, there's nothing that can happen to me. My profile picture, Misha advised her, cover your profile quickly, They're like, people are DMing me. They're sending me a message. I don't know your own. I want you to know your Mifabi is, and you are up there now. Your Mifabi is yours. All you need to do is tap on your Mifabi's name and inbox him. You inbox. You share buy. You share what? You After then and then, they can't go do camera, they do everything. I didn't say, I said, okay, no problem. Then all of a sudden, I'm hearing, you're threatened. But yet, you're not showing the person that threatened you, their number, for people to come to your aid. And I want to find out, did you report to the Nigerian police and given the Nigerian police the number of the person who threatened you? I doubt you didn't do that. Because all I keep hearing now is that, the number has been deleted. Oshema delete and it threaten. Some people wait sabi for straight people. They got a flash and talk about one to Jacko. Whoever knows CY, go and find out what happened to her phone. The day they put that phone number out there, I'm sure so many people called her and cussed at her, and she switched off that line. Other little Laura, another line, bye. And people will track that line. But what did you do? You only scream munch the message. Message still badu. Okay, yes. When
Why
I followed
dragging
him,
your
I was
Why
irritated when he
not?
said,
I don't understand this girl.
all evidence. I don't trust anybody, even the Nigerian police. I gave it to one person.
I
The
bet
only
come on for
person I
here.
trust. I am the father
Since
of
you
the
just
deceased.
enter this
Okay,
justice
Kubaba.
and go back.
Okay,
Now just dragging. Let's just know.
Nobody know this. How does it bloody work? How does it work? Tell me. So talking about mental health, and then we go on the course and all that kind of stuff, and we come, and it's like people are fighting themselves, and then there's no two ways. Monetization comes into it. People are fighting themselves for money. There's a Father Christmas that came in January last year, and this year, and since January this year, it's been Christmas every day for a lot of people, including Mr. Joseph Aloba, including Gurexi. They all collected money from Father Christmas. And now, there is almost Christmas again. A Christmas aside in January, they are now denying Father Christmas. Jesus Christ in his days, he did say,
One thing I don't like about it, because this man that is speaking now is no longer in their group again. The man have regained his senses. He have know what he's doing. Now they are not playing his playing his old video that he was using to drag Baba Mohbad and laughing at him.
Despite the fact that they robbed him, despite the fact that they dragged his character, up to yesterday, they are still.
But that's not what the man is doing today. The man has said he has repented. He's no more under Aries Aries net.
Waiting we they talk about. You are dragging peers, so the.
I've seen it everywhere.
I call her Black Widow as well. She's Black Widow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You see,
But I haven't seen people going from platform to platform and call Bukky Jesse illiterate. You can't do that. You can't do that. And if you want to do it, and you do it differently, but first of all, you use a collective term. Them.
I feel Black Widow is worse
When you now say them, you now mention some. It's like say them. When you finish them, you now mention Paparano. How does that add up? You can't do that here. I said I don't want anyone to come and drag any host. No Baba, no Omowummi. Don't come and drag. If they call her Black Widow or they call Joseph Aloba Josie, we've been calling him Josie. People call him Joe Bad. There is nothing we can do about that. They call Omowummi Black Widow from the beginning. There's nothing we can do about that because it's now part of the colloquial. It's part of our traditional Amazon language, our traditional village language. It is now part of the language in the landscape, in the enclaves, in the community. And Wunmi is a Black Widow. There's nothing we can do about it. Joseph Aloba is Joe Bad and is Josie. There's nothing we can do about that. Yeah? So if you want to call Mama, they will say is what's Mama Mohbad? They will say she's Abiagba. They've been saying it. It's part of our language. So who gives the hoot? We can't change that. They call Wunmi Black Widow. They call Baba Josie. They mention La Pio Pio. I call Gurexi Gorilla. And I will say,
Josie just means Joe, Josie, just like,
Abosede was a bosom partner to Mr. Joseph Aloba. Up till today, she calls him Josie.
Exactly.
Till today.
But Josie calls
Joe Bad.
She said that really.
Every time.
She always call her Jessie. Yeah.
The IT guy.
It's a pet name.
The IT guy.
Yes.
This bully issue that you are trying to resolve.
I'm not resolving, no. We are just talking about it, too.
Okay, we're just okay.
I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychotherapist.
IT guy.
He's
No,
saying
we are just talking about it.
He's not resolving anything.
IT guy.
Excuse
Can
me.
we 1 second, please? Can we invite visitor back up? Let's hear from her again. Maybe she has. Hold on, madam. Hold on.
Let the sniper speak. Let the sniper speak.
Let's have her back again. Let's hear what she's got to say. Maybe we understood that wrongly. Let's see. If she goes the same route, then we know for a fact.
Okay. And everybody else, mute yourself for now. Let me look for her. Bring her up. No problem. I think I should bring her up. I shouldn't be unfair to judge her very quickly. Visiting, if you are there, request. If you want to come up, I'll bring you up because I can't.
After you've judged her for over an hour. You're not saying
it doesn't matter. If she doesn't want to come, if she doesn't want to come, she can stay where she is. It's as simple as that. It's up to her. If she doesn't want, don't advocate on her behalf, please. Don't advocate on her behalf, please. Don't advocate on her behalf. If she doesn't want to come,
what do you mean? I can do whatever you like, just like you allowed Adebanjo to do whatever you like.
On her behalf,
that's their own choice. If I want to advocate on her behalf, I can.
You go to rest, mama. Go and sleep. Don't come back here, I beg. You go and open your own platform and let's come to you. If the woman wants to come up, I bring her up. Otherwise, don't come here. Just stay where you are.
Excuse me. As I was saying, I don't have anything against her. As she was saying from the beginning, we are not here to judge anybody. We are not here to decide for whoever. We are just trying to communicate together to see where we'll end in a good way. So nobody should come here and be causing problem between us. That's what I'm trying to say.
If she wants to come up, it's up to her. If she requests to come up, I'll bring her up. She's done wrong. And that is the problem we have on this process. When people have done wrong, Baba is done wrong. And then when they come, they say they're coming for you. They don't want to address Baba's wrong, but they want to address your own wrong. And
nobody is perfect
in the process. How dare you come to my platform and come and tell me what to do? Go and open your platform. Have you been brave enough to open your own platform? Am I begging you to come here? You will advocate on our behalf if you want to. You and I will block the two of you. I don't have to see you again. Nonsense. Let's carry on. J for a moment.
Can we continue?
Let's have
Can we continue?
Let's continue. Yes, let's continue. What nonsense. You want to come and tell people what to do. Go and do your own platform. You don't care. Let me block you now. I will never see you again. Au revoir. Nonsense. Go away.
Abiento.
Come out for here. Don't come and start talking.
Boss, I beg, not block there.
Please take it easy.
I beg, boss, you have the mute.
IT
boss,
guy.
What you can do?
Cafe.
Boss, I'm not looking for kudos.
No, what you can do, boss, bro. Boss, what you do? Just mute there.
Yeah, let me don't use that one. Carry on.
Just a mute there for throughout the live screen. So no need to be blocked. They all mute them. They go leave their testimony.
I block their testimony. I don't want them to
Can we please continue last week where we ended?
Yeah, we can because
that last week was very interesting.
Okay, what we had was part A and part B. So I decided to do the B first before the A. You understand? Okay. It is not on my platform that you will come and start doing rubbish because you are some supreme woman. You want to come here and come and dictate me around my platform. Go and open your own and let's come to it. Nonsense. Anyway, if we carry on from the last time, hold on. Let me try something. Bear with me just a moment. Yes, a moment. Okay. Right. Let's try something. Let's see if it's going to work. If it works, it works. Visitant, thank you. Back. Sorry for the altercation and sorry for anything that may have happened. I apologize to you.
No. Don't apologize. Don't fucking.
Let me speak first.
Listen to me. Don't fucking apologize to me, IT guy. You're being very stupid in this case. You can drop me.
Okay, let me now block her. You can see how stupid she is.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I blocked the other woman. You see why I have to block that? You see why I have to block you?
But you don't understand. You have a lot of fracas people on your platform this
where's
morning.
the sniper? Sniper, where are you now?
Did
you hear what she said?
This is actually mental breakdown. This is actually mental breakdown.
This is
giving somebody second chance, and you actually prove that you actually have a mental problem. So
yes,
no, there's nothing to say anymore. Like that's it, done.
So you see, this is the thing. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I will give you the chance. Now that the other woman is advocating on her behalf, look at what she came up with. Look at her. I blocked the two of them, and they are comrades. And then someone is saying, mute them. No, I block. I don't mute. I don't need you here. I think, look, we're not going to be talking about what we intend to talk about from last week. We're going to finish this particular subject because otherwise it can derail people's attention to something else. Anyone who wants to come up, we're talking about cyberbullying, we're talking about the impact of this process on our mental health. We're talking about the severe impact on the mental health, not just us, the family, the people on the other side as well. I'm sure their mental health is impacted. So, Madam Adenike, unmute yourself again and speak. Thank you.
What do you want to say? What do you want me to say?
The same thing. Your thoughts. You can see that the same thing is repeated itself already, and I've managed to control it. You see, the same thing we are talking about that we want to stop is actually happening in real time. These people will come for you.
My observation?
No, I blocked them. I blocked all of them. Every single one of them, I blocked them.
My observation.
Hold on. Olami, I blocked them. Don't worry. Carry on, Madam Adenike.
My observation, this thing is very simple. Cyberbullying can stop, especially concerning this Mohbad movement. If people can just be themselves, if anybody is analyzing Mr. Loba, you love Mr. Loba, and you can't take the way they are analyzing or castigating that man, you can know a way of going to that person to calm the situation down, instead of going out to stage a show, bullying and be blogging the person that is analyzing Mr. Loba. They all know, many of them are from fracas on Facebook. They know themselves that if you go for Mr. Loba and they come for you, you will continue going for Mr. Loba. They know that. But if truly they love Mr. Loba, why can't they keep quiet and leave people to do what they like?
Do you think it's a matter of them keeping quiet? Do you not think it's a matter of them trying to engage rather than keep quiet? Should they not just attempt to engage and see the matter from other people's opinion? Because
that's what I'm saying, sir. Yeah, let me just finish
carry on.
Let me finish my submission.
Yes. Okay,
let me give an example now. Okay, we all see what happened concerning Mohbad's justice. And you come out, you analyze Mr. Loba the way you feel like doing it. Some people will go and stage a show. They will be blogging you, castigating you, defaming your character. But does that stop you from talking about Mr. Loba? But instead, it's going to continue escalating more. So if truly they love Mr. Loba, they should leave people with their own opinion. Look at what happened this morning now. Some people are saying somebody should not call Omowummi Black Widow. This particular person that is calling Omowummi Black Widow, if you call for Mr. Loba, she will go and open her platform and be saying all sorts of things about you. Why can't we lead by good example? You know what people are doing is not right. Why are you doing it as well? Are you getting my point, sir?
I'm actually with you. I'm with you.
Why are they doing this? A lot of them, they are looking for avenue to be venting their angers. This particular person that is telling us this morning that she can't change from calling Omowummi Black Widow, she was part of the people that started the shenanigans that is happening on social media. If you come for Mr. Loba, I will come for the issue.
Hold on, Amina. Hold on, Adenike. Hold on, Madam Adenike. Hold on. Okay, let's leave it there for now, because I don't want name calling or labeling. Let's just leave it there. You mute yourself. I need someone to speak. They've just joined. BB. Please, good morning, welcome. Do you know what we're talking about?
No, I just came in this way. I'm a little brief. I don't know.
Okay. Let me give you a summary. Bear with me just a moment. I don't want any fight too.
Okay.
No, you. Mute yourself for now. Let me put a disclaimer in place. Now, Madam Adenike, you've mentioned Madam Detola's name and she's requesting to come up. She will come up. I don't want any fight. So hold on. That's my own preamble to a probable wahala. And I don't want anybody to speak yet. Please don't speak. Madam Adedoyin, if you are requesting for real, welcome to my platform. I appreciate your presence here. And if you are here, please, when I accept you, mute yourself straight away. Madam Adedoyin, thank you for coming. Everybody, please mute yourself straight away as soon as you can. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, very, very well. BB, speak, please. Okay, let me, BB, unmute yourself. What we're talking about at the moment is that we're looking at the impact of what's happened over the last 14 months on our mental health as sort of like concerned citizens of the country. We care about what is happening, and we think that resolution for this, if it gives justice for Mohbad, it'll be more justice not just for us, our generations to come, our children, grandchildren, and what have we. We're also looking at the cyberbullying aspect. When people get really upset and they get really emotional, their action can be seen as cyberbullying. The same thing will then happen to the Aloba family and their associates. They will also suffer from it, because when you have people that say, if you come for Baba, we'll come for you, they may not even know Baba. They may never have even had a chat with Baba, but they are doing something in Baba's name. If it comes to Baba's attention, is he doing something about it? But that's not what we're talking about. So what we're talking about is the impact of this on our mental health, and a war is now constituted to cyberbullying, woto, and all that kind of stuff. So what's your take on it? Thank you.
What you mean the mental health of who? Who are you talking about?
Us, as the people that are seeking justice. Because we haven't seen justice, people are apprehensive. People will be anxious. I can go to sleep now. I wake up in the middle of the night. What's the latest of there's inquest? When I'm at lunch at work, I want to know what's going on. I can go on this platform. What's the latest update about the inquest and all that kind of stuff? So it's beginning to trouble us. It's beginning to affect us. But not only that, people are beginning to drag us. If we are vociferous and we have our voice out there, and we are influential in a way, because people take what we say seriously, they then come for us. They can say, because you come for Baba, we're coming for you. Like, companies come for everybody, including the IT guy and all that kind of stuff. So it will impact our mental health one way or another. So what is your take on that?
For me, the coming of each other, I think that one will not stop. They will still coming for each other, because it's the drag is already there. They are started dragging themselves. I think that will not stop. I think that nobody can stop that, because
Please, can I?
Hold on. Let's just try and see what's happening to BB. If he can carry on. Now, I need to put housekeeping in place. Madam Detola, I'm sure you're coming up because of what Madam Adenike may have said. I want you guys to be gentle with yourselves, please. So, Madam Adenike, if Madam Adetola is there to engage you, unmute yourself and engage with ability, please. Madam Adenike, unmute yourself and engage with Madam Adetola.
Let someone continue. I'm doing so.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
No problem, sir.
Okay, carry on, guys. Carry on, guys. Just do it your way.
If there's anything I don't do, right? I'm a honest person, and I'm not flawless, but I don't like it. You know, there are people who conjure things in their heads. There are people who have their own, I don't know, maybe it's the way they understand their own things, maybe the way they see their things. My name is Detola. I have never made a chat or say it anywhere else that if you come for Joseph Aloba, I will come for you. I don't like it.
when I am being lied upon. Let me say that. Now, this particular person that spoke about me now, I have never spoken to her before. Because I've seen a couple of her chats.
Okay.
She's not the person, she's not one of the people that I want to relate with because we don't see eye to eye. So I stayed off. Irrespective of the fact that I stayed off, she still came for me one day that I spoke about something on somebody's platform. She recorded it. She has proof. I don't understand. What is all this nonsense she's saying now? I am here. Bring it out where I have said.
Okay, Madam, let's be careful about the language we use. Let's use those.
Which language did I use that is wrong now? Somebody just lied again.
You said nonsense now.
Nonsense, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, I take nonsense back, but I was lied again.
Hold on. Let's do it sparingly. You've spoken. Okay, Madam Adenike, please speak. Madam Betola, please.
You said I'm one of those.
Okay,
let us repeat what she
let me talk now. Let me talk now, please.
Hold on, Madam Adenike. Hold on. First, mute yourself right now. Madam Betola, are you done? Are you done so that Madam Adenike can speak? Are you done now?
No, you said I should mute.
No,
I don't like this kind of narrative.
Okay,
Something that is not true.
Summarize now and mute. Summarize and mute.
I'm just saying it. I don't like the narrative she just gave because it's not true.
Okay, mute now.
Hold
on. Mute now.
Baba, no fight.
Hold on, Madam Adenike, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, please don't use all this nonsense, stupid, and all this stuff.
Already said I take it back, and I apologize for that.
Hold on.
I said I apologize for that. I take it back.
I'm just putting a disclaimer in place. It's not you. It's not directed at you. Let's not use fancy language against ourselves. Let's not use directive and language that can stoke fire that will cause woto. Let's be civil. We can address this issue without using the connotations around aspect that will bring innuendos, and then before you know what's going on, Kasalago just boss. We don't want to do that. So let's do it in a very civil way. Madam Adetola is not happy about something that Madam Adenike said. Why? Because she's listening on the window. She's listening on the window. Hold on a moment. 11:30. So the owner of the house, the kitchen area where I am, is about to take over at 11:30. So just be conscious of that. I will round up at 11:30. So now let's carry on. So
But I talk, sir.
No, you will speak. Don't worry. Let me just moderate this properly. So let's not inflict pain on ourselves. We know this is probably almost a vendetta. It is not something that started on this platform. It's something that started somewhere. And we can iron it out here when people speak their minds. But let's be careful about how colorful the language we use. Colorful language can actually take us back to what we were talking about that we don't want in the first place. So please be civil to one another. So Madam Adenike, you have the mic. Please speak. Thank you.
Madam Detoladuke, I'm not here to fight or any argument. But I just want to beg you for one thing. Please, as a mother, as somebody that claims that she loves Mr. Joseph Aloba, number one thing I want to say, you can resolve all this.
Let her speak first before you interject. Let her just speak. Just mute yourself. Let her speak.
You can resolve all this that is going on.
Please don't drag it. Just go straight to the point.
No, I'm not dragging it, sir. I'm not dragging and I'm not fighting. No argument. I promise. I promise.
To engage properly.
Baba, it's okay. It's okay. I know where I am. Please, I know. I will follow you. Please, I just want to beg her for the sake of this platform.
Okay.
She can resolve many things that is going on around Mr. Loba.
Yes.
For the sake of Mr. Loba, because it's getting too much on that man. Like I said this morning, I cried for Mr. Loba inside my house. But I will never come to social media to come and say it.
After you have dragged him.
Because whether he's guilty of what happened or he's not guilty, the bully is getting too much. Hey. And if people that claim they love Loba, that stays around that man,
If they are not ready to stop all this bullying, it's going to continue. Madam Detola Aduke, I'm not here to fight. If I have offended you in any way, I am sorry. But please do something about this thing. You can resolve it. You are an elderly person, please, in the name of God. Please.
But you just faulted me that I'm part of the people.
I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you know you're not involved. Need gbogbo eléyìí náà àgbàlagbà ni wá ìyá ni wá náà.
Madam Adenike, let's
No, I'm not Laura here.
Madam Detola speak.
I don't appreciate what you just said. You said you are sorry. This thing is huge. Is more than one person.
What I'm begging you is because of Mr. Loba. Please
Madam
do something
Adenike,
about
let her speak for now, please. Let her speak. Oh, carry on, Madam Detola.
Justice for Mohbad is huge. Like if I'm making my efforts and it's not showing, does not mean I'm not making the efforts. Do you think I'm happy with the way people insult each other and come for each other? I'm not. And in my own little way, I do what I can do. That's all I can do. I am lifting my finger, I'm lifting my hands. But I don't like it when insinuations are manipulated, whatever comes along. Koda. You came for me first, not on this platform. But there's suffering money and let it go. Don't see me as that. Koda now.
Madam Detola, now all you need to do now, please mute yourself. Please, thank you. Now, Madam Adenike and Madam Detola, I want you guys to open your mic and hug each other, please. Let's do that. Carry on. Open your mic and hug each other. Just hug your
Baba, I'm okay. I'm cool with everything.
Madam Detola, please open your mic and hug Madam Adenike, please. Please. So loud.
We are winning.
Okay, so let's leave it as that. You see, this is one of the things I'm saying. Mute yourselves now. What I'm trying to say is that we should be careful about the name calling. The name calling is a problem. I can assert anything at any given time. My assertion is going to be based on a scenario. I will not mention anybody. And I've done that since I've opened my platform. I can speak as much as I can speak, and you can think this is the person I'm speaking about. I will never mention their name. We have to be methodical in the way we kind of carry ourselves and hear our opinion. We have to be methodical. I can be talking about the president of Nigeria without mentioning his name. I can be talking about the president of America, the soon-to-be president of America, Mr. Donald Trump, without mentioning his name. But people will think my inference is actually pointing in that direction without mentioning. And if I haven't mentioned his name, and if I'm now speaking and you think it's up to you and you want to come and challenge me and I haven't mentioned your name, there's a way we can tackle that. Yeah, because we'll not be able to tackle it. We'll not be able to get to the bottom of it because I'm not going to admit that it's you I'm addressing because I haven't mentioned your name. So
that's how I roll. That's exactly how I do my thing. It's called being diplomatic.
Okay, diplomacy, Madam Detola. Thank you very much. So let's be discreet. Let's use our diplomacy judiciously. Because when we do it judiciously, we want
have a nice morning.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming up for us to iron this thing out and clear this thing out. And my panel section and my panel is exactly what we are talking about. We've seen examples of it all over the shop. And I'm glad that we can see what we are trying to work on to enlighten ourselves and educate ourselves that it is not on, it's not useful. And it's happening. It's happening. You don't have to mention people's name. You can just give an example without mentioning people's name. And obviously, when you do that, you are causing trouble. You are creating disharmony, fracas, and all sorts of manners of madness will just ensue. And before you know what's going on, if it's allowed there, everybody's screaming. Even when they scream, they give each other. You go on one platform, they are doing woto. This one has got 2.5K, this one has got 3K, this one has got 10K, 5K. And they also will benefit from that because by the time you guys finish, the host will get a percentage of your woto. You think the host is stupid? He's not stupid. He's not stupid. Everybody will come from every planet. Team Wume will come, Team Baba will come, they will support their own. At the end of the day, when you finish and you kill yourself and you need fencing and you need to go and see your psychiatrist, the host is collecting his percentage. Without getting involved, just by allowing you guys to do your shit. And everybody in your family is going to say, so my father is a monster, so my mother is a monster. What is this people doing? Oh, see my papa. Hey, how am I going to get my papa off this black apple? Waiting the apple. See my papa don't lose his marble. Because you have to think, Madam Adenike has addressed this since last Sunday or Saturday. What happens in your home? How do they see you? Are you now a monster that will go into character? And when you finish sucking people's blood out there, then you want to come to us and say, yeah, give daddy a hug. Come on, give daddy a hug. Is that what we're doing? So we need to be careful. The name calling, there is a way it works. On the streets and corners of this black app, there is what you call the colloquialism, if it's a word, but the colloquial aspect of it will mean that there is an Amazon or a village language, street language that we are all used to, and then we use it just like the Creole language, just like the Pidgin language. So in our dictionary, in Quest and Justice and Fight for, and as Quest and Fight for Justice for Mobad, in our dictionary, there is Black Widow, there is Josie, there is Jobad, there is Lapiopio. So there's all this stuff. We can't get away from it. Yeah? I recall Buki Jason, blowjob. It is there. I recall Gorexi, gorilla. Is there. And you can't stop me calling Gorexi gorilla. If I want to. But I want to move myself away from calling people those kind of names, which is my new chapter. So because of that colloquialism and the colloquial aspect of our adopted traditional local language in our enclave and our communities, or surrounding community, we've developed Black Widow, we've developed Jobad, we've developed Josie, we've developed Abiagba, we've developed Abiamo, we've developed all sorts of connotations of different aspects of language that is inconceivable. And it's acceptable. But it is not acceptable if you now come here and label someone as something, which is what we've just corrected between Madam Adenike and Madam Detola. We don't want to do that. Now, I saw someone, okay, I'm going to give the mic now to our supreme and one and only Iron Lady that I know on my platform, and that is Adedoyin. Madam Adedoyin, please unmute yourself and speak to us. I hope you know what we're talking about. Do you know what we're talking about today, madam?
Yes. Can you give me a second, please? Okay. I'm going to give you guys in a minute. Okay. Is that okay?
Is that a minute or a second?
Give me a minute, please.
Okay, let's give you a minute. Prime B, whoever Prime B is, Prime B. Prime B, please, speak to us.
Good morning.
Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay, carry on. You have the floor.
So I've come up because of the mental well-being side of your discussion.
Yes. Thank you for
mental health. I'm a mental health professional, and mental health is one of the most important topics for me on social media. So, it's so sad because you're talking about a serious life event in a death of a loved one, a death of a child, death of a young person. And then, obviously, the community and the concerns that the community has about how the whole thing is happening, the justice side of things. So there are two factors. The factor which which is the mental health, psychological effect of suffering a bereavement, the loss, and then the other side, which is the justice side, and then how we as a community kind of accept and put that together. It's very difficult because people have got different views about things like that, different communities. People have listened to different narratives, and they've taken on whatever narrative they felt they wanted to go with. As you can hear, I'm not a Nigerian, but I've watched and I've listened.
Where are you from, Zimbabwe?
I'm from Zimbabwe, yes, but I am married to a Nigerian, a Yoruba, so that makes me one of you.
Welcome. Carry on.
So, what I wanted to say today, without taking too much of your time, sir, is mental health, regardless of where we are coming from, whether I'm coming from Zimbabwe, I'm coming from Nigeria, or from America, it's a human experience. It's a human experience that we have, and it's a reaction to whatever social situation is going on around us. Social media doesn't help, because with social media, then there are other factors, like the fact that if I, like you say, create water on social media, or I come with a narrative that is challenging, or that will make people open their eyes and say, wow, how can someone say that? I'm going to get likes and views. And that is what social media is about, isn't it? It is that excitement, almost like the release of endorphins comes, your endorphins are released because, it's almost like an addiction. So you see someone come once and they say something weird and not really acceptable, and they have 200 followers because they've said that view. Tomorrow, the chances are I'm going to come and find something that is completely because it's social media. That's what I'm just trying to say. So social media can actually exacerbate the negative narrative of our mental health, because we get something out of it. The excitement, the buzz of people coming and sending us.
Let me slow you down a bit and engage with you.
Yes, sir.
Of the aspect of the social media, because we have aspects where people come under assumed profile. They put their profile on private. We've never seen them before, never seen their picture. Does this social media, our handle, does it make us invisible or invincible? Does it actually make us feel as if we are untouchable?
Yes, sir. Because if I come and I create a name, and whatever name I create, and I come on, and first and foremost, I'm hiding behind that name. You'll probably never know where I am. You're not going to know my identity. So actually, all the things that are unheard of that I probably have thought and that I wouldn't express in my normal life with my normal network, and people will create a ghost account and come and actually express all these ideas that are that they wouldn't speak out in their community where they are known. Because this social media gives you that. It gives you that, isn't it?
I really love you with warmth on this platform, because you're injecting something special, something original into the process. Now, do you think you've been bullied on the social media platform?
No, because I've come from a safe angle where I've come with my name and my identity, because I'm a professional and I want to empower and encourage others. So again, I don't have the option of coming up and being that person. Those ideas, those thoughts that go on in my head that I can never express. I can't, unless I decide to come up and create a backup account with a different name, so I can be going into people's platforms and be saying things. I haven't been bullied. By God's grace, I don't want to be bullied.
Now talking about mental health, we know there are two aspects. So it's either you've been bullied on this particular course,
yes, sir.
Or on the other hand, there's a situation where you are restless because you just can't wait to come back and you finish work, you are on break and all that. I mean, how do you think that impacts the restlessness? How does it impact our mental health?
Okay, so for me, if you can indulge me, I want to come from the angle of let me talk from the angle. Two answers I want to give you. The first one, I want to come from the angle of Mr. Of a parent. Let me use that word, of a parent who has lost a child.
Yes.
I want to come from that angle.
Okay, go on.
I want to come from an angle of a parent who has lost a child who was everything. We as parents, we are bringing up our children that they will do better than us. That is our prayer. That my child will outdo me, that they will be the ones in my old age to look after me. So for me as a parent, without even thinking about anything, already that kind of puts me in the direction of a parent to actually empathize with another parent who is lost. And I pray never to find myself in that situation. And then when I go on social media and I see that as humans, as Africans in Zimbabwe, when someone loses someone, whether they're the worst person in the world or whatever, there's that human part of us that will say, stop your judgment, let's just empathize with this person. They have lost something precious. And for me, grief comes in different forms. And we can't come on social media and say, because he has or she has lost somebody, she's not grieving. How do you know? Grief comes in different stages. Do you even know what level, what stage of their grief they are having at the moment? Are you close to them to assess and support and to actually know that actually they're still in denial? Maybe she's still in denial. Maybe he's still in denial. Maybe he's angry. Maybe he's gone to the depression stage. There's so many stages of depression, of grief. So for me, I feel like we can use social media in a very positive way to support each other as a community. I know, because the reason I started by saying that with this case is because there are so many other angles. There are stories, there are people coming in with different narratives that will make you hate that person, say, why would they do that to their child? Because there's an angle that has come from there. And the social media will stop you, the whole process from going through properly, and mental health can be all over the place. And I don't know. I think that as a community, we can do more to actually empower each other to just look out for our mental health. If it means switching off, even though the actual platform here will make us, because of the excitement and the money and all the other things that it brings, it's actually the temptation is, let me go in and check what's going on. I'm going to this platform. Let me go into that platform. Let me see what's going on. And there's a buzz that comes from that. And from there, people are shouting, like you say, it's lonely in Europe. You can actually, this is exciting. And then before you know it, you're throwing a lion at someone who is calling names. And that person is now getting the impression that what they're doing is right. And they will continue because they're making financial gains from it. So I don't know what the solution is, but I do know that at the end of all this, once it's all said and done, at the back of it, there are human beings that we're dealing with who are going to be impacted. After this whole thing has finished and we've got justice, by God's grace, we will get justice. They will have to pick up the pieces now and say, okay, now we have to live without this precious human being that made such an impact in our community. We won't have that. It won't impact us because we never knew him. We never knew him. But the people that knew him and the people who at the moment are probably not even going through the process properly because of all this going on, they're the ones that are going to have to stop. And that's when they will need support. So we can still use this platform for positive in the future. And I'm just thinking, let's be mindful before we even call each other names. Let's think about the fact that we're dealing with human beings. Let's think about the fact that if this could happen to anyone, and how would if it happened to me, God forbid, how would I even deal? Is there like a script that is there that is written to say, if this happened, this is what you should do? Is there like a framework? There isn't one. So you deal with it the way that your character, your personality, and your belief system allows you to deal with it. And so you might not agree with it because you're not me.
Thank you so much, Sandy. This has been quite enlightening. It's been quite emotional. Follow me, I will follow you. Everybody
Yes,
follow
sir.
me. If you're not following me, I will follow you after the show.
Okay, sir.
It is refreshing to have you on board. If you mute yourself, congratulations for being so eloquent on the matter. And obviously, as a professional, you've actually helped this course and this particular platform and this session immensely. I appreciate you. Let's have Madam Adebanjo. Madam Adebanjo, please. Let's have.
First of all, I want to say hi to everyone. I was actually just strolling on TikTok and I saw IT Man, and I decided to come up because of an important topic. And that important topic that is being discussed this morning is cyberbullying. How to curb it, how to actually eradicate it.
And we're talking about mental health as well.
And also how it has affected people's mental health.
Yes.
So the point is, before I move forward, I really want to thank everybody that has stood up for this cause. I want to thank everyone that has fought for Mohbad and is still fighting for Mohbad. Before I move forward to talk about the mental aspect of it, we really need to understand that the death of this guy, Ilerioluwa, has impacted the world, not just Nigeria alone as a country, but it has also affected other parts of the world. So now, when we look at the bullying aspect of it, we cannot tell people how to act when it comes to an homicide case. In the case of Ilerioluwa, how the gentleman was killed and the circumstances that surrounds his death. People are grieving, and I want to tell you that people are grieving. I personally, I never knew this guy, but I was scrolling on TikTok. I think it was Instagram that I was, and I happened to come across, a statement about, Ilerioluwa, and I wanted to know more about it. And my first speech was on Supreme's platform, and I give that to her. My first day speaking on her platform, I was so pained. I was almost crying. For almost 2 days, I couldn't get myself. And I wanted to dig deep to know more what happened to this guy. Why on earth should a human being be buried like this? It affected me. It affected me to the point of I wanted to know more about it. And I got to Papariano and I started to listen. I just wanted to know. So bullying, should we bully each other when it comes to this? I think no. I don't think people should bully each other. I think what people need to do actually is to use this as is to educate people, an awareness. It should rather be a form of awareness to enlighten people, to let people know what has happened to Mohbad and how to stop it. Okay? So now, when we talk, let's look at the mental, the mental health aspect of this. Is that sign? Directed to me? I'm a little bit confused. Okay,
No. I'm just telling people to do the needful. You tap and share. That's what.
Okay, all right. Okay, so thank you.
Yes.
So now let's look at the mental, health. I think so many people have gone too far with this. Too far with it. So you need to understand that you have the right to grieve. But what you don't have the right to do is to destabilize other people's mental health. You have the right to grieve. You have the right to talk. In fact, so many of us talking, should it have even been on TikTok?
Madam Adebanjo, very quick. I just want to engage you. Now, when you mentioned sort of like, obviously, there are elements of bullying. What are the examples that you actually have experienced in the last 14 months, regardless of when you join the course itself? What are the aspects of what we do that you want to express and you want people to learn from? Give us example of what you constitute as this particular bullying that can then inadvertently impact someone's mental health. Give us example.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. So an example of that is putting people's pictures on your platform and cursing them. I think to me that is too far. Not just that alone, as far as putting their children's pictures on your platform. I think that is too much.
It's called dragging. No.
Is it called dragging? Yes.
Is that
it's called. It's called dragging.
Yes.
But at the same time, how are you affecting other people's mental health? How are you doing that? Look at where you were when this justice started, and look at where you are now. Have you really taken a time to check your blood pressure? Have you done that? Have you seen your your practitioner lately? And that's the truth. Over the screaming, over the yelling, over the cursing, emotional trauma that you've given yourselves about this. Take your time, go see your doctor and check your blood pressure and see if where you were last year is where you are now.
So, let me slow you down a bit so that I can engage with you. Do you believe you've been bullied at all on this course? Do you actually believe you've been bullied? Have you experienced this bullying?
Oh, yes, definitely I have. So now, and I think I've been cursed at so many times. And when I open my, let me give you an example. When I open my TikTok, I just opened it because I wanted to follow Papariano. I wanted to listen to Supreme and every other people. But what I noticed was that I had people following me. I had a lot of people followed me. And some of these people that followed me, they come into my inbox and they leave silly, nasty messages. But when I look at it, I look at them as children, as kids, because they really do not understand.
These are people that have requested to follow you and you've decided to follow.
Actually, I never really followed. I think maybe I followed like 5 people.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, when I found out that this was affecting me, guess what I did? I shut it down. I decided to unfollow every one of them, block every one of them. And actually, I wanted to start. I wanted to post my pictures. And I think I posted a picture, one picture of I think it was a graduation picture of a PhD graduation picture. I decided to take it off.
Congratulations.
I shut down everything. I shut everything down. I unfollowed everyone. I blocked everyone. I said I'm going to leave my platform bare. And if you follow me, my TikTok is private. If you follow me and I don't even need to, I don't want nobody to follow me because that is not what I'm doing.
No, so we will follow you because we love you.
No. So I cut off everyone. Listen, anything you know that would destabilize you mentally, you need to stay away from it. If this justice is destabilizing, it's not making you balance, what you need to do, take a break.
Let me also slow you down a bit as I'm taking with you directly. Now, we're talking about this mental health, and we're talking about bullying, and we're talking about ourselves. What is your point of view on how people on the other side, the complainants, the bereaved, how do you kind of, what is your compassion about how they must feel when they are dragged, when people are cursing them, when people are woto, and everything is, all the curses and everything is directed at them? Well, what's your take on that? How do you feel what sort of impact do you think that process will have on them? Not even us now.
So who are we talking about? Are we talking about
the family, the family of the police?
yeah.
See why Liam, who is doesn't know what's going on, he will grow up and internet will replay this whole process. We have Baba, we have Mama, we have Adura, we have Darosha, we have the legal team, we have Durexi, we have Muiwa. I mean, all this stuff must have an impact on their mental health too.
Oh yes. I mean, definitely. You know, first of all, before I even talk on that, we need to understand that cyberbullying is a crime.
Okay.
Nationally, internationally, cyberbullying, are you good? Be prosecuted for it. I want to make that clear. Then now, let's go to the question. How has this, or how is it affecting the Aloba's family? So first of all, let me pick up Liam. I will first of all talk on Liam. Okay?
Before you carry on, for the benefit of people that are not so in tune with this whole situation from the inception, when it happened, maybe September last year and all that kind of situation, Liam, when we mentioned the name, Liam is Mohbad's son, a conjugation between Mohbad, may so rest in peace, Ileri Oluwa, Promise, is it Olademeji and Aloba, and the union between him, Wumi, who is the wife before he passed on. The produce of their conjugation and their relationship is Liam. And I think that when Mohbad departed from this wicked world, may so rest in peace, Liam was probably 5 months. So in September, October, up till now, you can do the sum. So when we say Liam, we're talking about the baby. Carry on.
All right, so thank you, sir. I mean, I would like to talk on Liam first.
Yes.
And being an advocate for kids, myself, it hurts me to see how a child like that little baby has been ridiculed. It hurt me so much to see how it's been cursed. It hurt me so much to see how people have labeled him, call him all kind of names. What we don't understand is this: regardless of who this child belongs to, regardless of who this little baby belongs to, you have no rights. And that is the truth. You have no right to place a curse on that child. Now, when this boy grows up, guess what he's going to say? He's going to come on social media, I'm very sure, and he's going to see every derogatory comments about him. How do you expect this child to feel? Then now, let's go to Mr. Loba. Let's go to Mama Mohbad. Let's go to every other people in this family. Every other person in this family. Let's look at them. We all, no, not me. You all have, since I think more than 1 year, cursed on Mr. Loba. Some people said he buried the son. He's the one that killed the son. They have called Wunmi Ashana. They have even gone as far as cursing, Mama Mohbad. Abiagba. One thing you need to understand is that, do you really know what these people are going through mentally? Just by the death of a son, do you know what it means to lose a child? Do you know what it means to lose a child? And it's like you are asking these people to come and tell you what killed their son. Because they are refusing to talk, you've gone as far as placing curses, using platforms in order to bully these people. Because you are bullying them. That's what you guys are doing. You're bullying Wunmi, bullying Mr. Loba, bullying Mama Mohbad, bullying Liam. You are bullying them. It is their son that died. Give them the opportunity to grieve. And I'm sure they haven't even had the time to grieve. They haven't grieved. But ever since, people have been cursing and really curses on this family, telling Mr. Loba that is the killer, calling Wunmi the killer, calling. Why? If you want to analyze this situation, analyze intelligently and don't place curses and don't bully this family. At the end of the day, let me tell you one thing. You can never break a family. You can't. Tomorrow, let me tell you, you might end up seeing this same woman talking to Mr. Babaloba, see this same woman talking to Mama, Mama Mubad. They are family. You are an intruder.
Madam Adedoyin, let me slow you down a bit. You are going to finish off this conversation. I'm not bringing anybody up, and I'm going to finish in the next 5-10 minutes. I want you to use all the time. Now, I want you to look at the whole matter holistically. I know when you joined the course of Paparano's platform, maybe you've been other places and all, and I've engaged with you in the past. And I appreciate you coming. We've actually had altercation in the past as well. We've managed to quell that, and I've apologized, immensely to you at the time. I know when Aristocrat actually mentioned the word that bipolar and all that kind of stuff. I'm not bipolar as well, because I always say every day is a different day. So we've had our differences and indifferences in this matter. Now, if from your experience since you joined this course and you've seen it all, what advice can you give us now, both on this side and on the Aloba family side?
For another program. Thank you, Aristo.
It is what I do, and it is what has been used against me. I don't mind, and I will continue to be who I am. If you lack anything or you need an assistance in any area, I come in for it. So I heard from spending, and I discussed with spending. I know what spending did, what spending told me, and what Prime Boy told me. But unfortunately, along the line, the thing changed. He chose the path he wanted to. So spending or not spending, all we care for is justice. Baba is not having anything to do with anybody. Not even. He might look at it that, look, the way I'm from what I gathered, this is what I am suspecting to have killed my son. But whoever the police want to investigate, Baba is not trying to stop any investigation or anybody being brought forward. It's only helping in having a clear court direction, a clear illustration of what happened that killed his son. So that is exactly what it is. Spending should not be I don't think we need any discussion on spending.